Good morning, everybody. This is Crystal with Crystal's Creations. Trying to get better in the light. How are you all doing? Good, I hope. Another short video. Sorry, I can't really do much of a card making video. I might try that later this week if I can. An update on surgery. I ended up going to the doctor's this last Friday because I had a bad odor coming from my foot, and my foot doctor was concerned that I had an infection that had set in. Even though he had given me a 3-day antibiotic, and even though I took all the 3-day antibiotics in 3 days, I took them all like I was supposed to. And I guess sometimes infections can still set in, and I didn't, so he was concerned. So I went in and I couldn't figure out why my foot was burning so bad. And it turned out that he cut me open in 3 different places on my foot. So I have an incision on the right side of my left foot, an incision on the heel, and an incision on the left side of my left foot. And oh my goodness, this pain has just been crazy, and it's just, I can't sit, I can't get comfortable, I feel like I can't function anymore, and I don't know. I try so hard and everything and stuff, so I'm trying. So I craft a lot out here on this wonderful hospital bed, and I have 2 of those foam pads on this bed, and I don't know what happened, but ever since my surgery, my backside, I just can't sit. And I'm like, I don't know. So I guess we'll see when I'm able to go back into my craft room and craft and everything and do more videos. I will see how I'll be able to sit. So I was given a one of those, what do you call those? Purple crate cushions before I had surgery, and I was able to replace that with my I have this memory foam pillow behind me that I sleep on. So I had another one that I was sitting on to craft with. I was sitting on it so that I just wasn't sitting on the office chair by itself, for extra added comfort, so that I could craft. And so, yeah. And so I was given that cushion, and that cushion felt nice and comfortable. And now after surgery, I couldn't sit on it anymore. And I just oh my gosh. So I don't know if some of you guys have had lots of surgeries. This is my 7th surgery, but 3rd surgery on my left foot and ankle. So it's just been crazy. So anyway, so I have been crafting, and Friday, because my foot was down for several minutes going to my doctor's and coming home from my doctor's office, that's also where my pain management specialist is and stuff like that. So anyways, Friday night, the pain just got really bad, and the pain has just been crazy because of the disease that I have. And I'm not the only one that suffers with this disease. There's many of us that do suffer with this, and it's not a fun disease to have, an autoimmune disease / disorder. And I just hope and pray that none of you that watch me or subscribe to my channel I hope and pray to God that none of you have to go through this, because I wouldn't want you guys to go through this like I do. And I still craft. I have to craft even on this bed that I'm in the living room, just to try and get my mind away from the pain, because the pain is worse since surgery. It's caused more pain in my left leg. It's caused more pain in my backside or bum, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to get in trouble for saying the wrong words on YouTube. So, yeah. So I just, you know, you just gotta smile and get through all of your, you know, all of your issues, I guess. And just grin and bear it. And even though some nights you lay in bed at night and you just want to cry because it's so bad, but you know, you just hang on to your faith and get through it. Just get through it. And I know I have some friends that are reaching out to me, and they're saying they just don't know what to do, and I don't know, they feel inadequate and they feel lonely. And I'm like, you don't have to feel lonely. You don't have to feel inadequate. You know, you have a strong faith like I do. Just keep relying on him and he'll get you through all this, okay? So don't give up. Find an outlet. Find a support group, you know, and whatever it is that you have and stuff, and you know, and if you were a crafter, craft with us or whatever, you know, or whatever it is you do, you know. If you're a scrapbooker, find some scrapbookers on YouTube and follow them, and yeah, you might make some good friends on YouTube that way too, like I did. I made some great friends, great crafty friends on YouTube, and I'm grateful because I had 2 friends on YouTube on Saturday that Zoom crafted with me on Saturday, that helped sidetrack me from the insane pain that I was going through on Saturday. And I am forever grateful to those 2 friends, and that is Kim and Pam, and I will forever love you 2 for that. So thank you from the bottom of my heart to the top of the moon and back. I can say thank you. It would have been nice if more friends could have joined us, but that's okay. So anyway, so I have been working on some crafty stuff, and here's the piece that I was making with them. Here's 2 of the things that I made when I was crafting with Pam and Kim. This is the first thing that I made. So it's a little mini slimline. It's like 5.5 by 3. So it's a Stamps of Life chocolate 2. I don't know if you guys can see that very good. I'm sorry the light is poor, but it's chocolate candies, and it says, you need chocolate, sending you a chocolate hug. So that is what that says. I know it's backwards, so I'm sorry. But, so I just added some 5 candies on it. I didn't have my brown, I'm using all of my Simon Hurley inks, and I tried to make this brown by using gray and my newest Viper green, and it kind of has a little brown in it if you look. I don't know if you can see that very good, but it kind of has a little bit of brown in it, maybe. But and then I used all of my reds and pinks that Simon Hurley has, and I blended all those together on one piece of cardstock and cut and stamped with rock candy from Spellbinders on top of the cardstock with these candies, and just die cutted them out with the dies that came with it that I got from a dear friend of mine. And voila! Put that card together and added Valentine colored washi tape to this and just put it together. And then I made this by using my Big Heart stamp, whatever I did with it. Yeah, in here somewhere, in my tote of crafty stuff that I have out here in the living room with me that I craft with. I should probably change it up, but it's this stamp. It's a 6x6 stamp. So you can do all kinds of things with this stamp. So I made this. Oops. So again, I used the same reds and pinks together, blended them all together, and I think they go really good on the color wheel. So I did, hold on a second. Let me grab them and I can tell you what I did in case you're all wondering what colors I used. So I used, let's see. So I used Game Over. Okay. I used my newest one that I just got. Love Struck. That's a pretty one. I used Prom Queen. And then I used, I think that's all I used. I may have used Piggyback. I'm not sure if I did or not. But, yeah. And then I used this one. Rock Candy True Color Fusion. And this, oh my gosh, you guys, is the best color to stamp with on here. I stamped a fairy stamp that I got from Miss Elizabeth, and I am currently working on thank you cards, so everybody that sent me stuff, just bear with me as I'm working on them slowly but surely. I will get them finished and mailed as soon as I can. I am also working on birthday cards too at the same time. So as I'm recovering from surgery, it's a slow process for me. I'm not as fast as I was, like I would be sitting in my craft room, so just have patience, please. I will get them done and in the mail as quick as I can. Or actually, my husband will have to put them in the mail for me. So, but anyways, but this Fun Stamper's Journey from Spellbinders is a really good ink, and they might, I don't know if they still have some more of this on the clearance, but if they do, check out my affiliate link down below in the description box, and you might want to order this because this stuff dries really fast. It's a acid-free archival non-fading, featuring the first all-purpose craft ink, blending the best of both pigment and dye inks into one ink pad, not pan. Fine art colors that look like pigments but dry like dye. All paper surfaces. Use heat set on glass, fabric, wood, plastic, metal, and clay. Raised felt and inks, any size stamp. Crisp, bright, and non-bleeding impressions. It's true, they don't bleed at all on paper. So when I go and use my Tombow markers and stuff on them, they don't bleed, they don't smear, fast drying, and they're waterproof, so you can use your Tombows and stuff like that. So it's great. So I just made this the other day too with Pam and Kim. So I was working on this. So I used my heart stamp, and then I used a knitting stencil that I used. And I used a, let's see if I can find it. I used a white ink spray, Delusions ink spray by Ranger, and this one is also by Diane Reveley. So this is really cool. And I just sprayed it over my netting stencil that I have. And then I have another color by Diane Reveley. This one is a blue, a dark blue, I believe, midnight blue. But here's another one. These you have to shake before you use them. And then I have this one. This one looks like fingernail polish. But it's not fingernail polish. It's a splatter that you can splatter on your cards. But it's a pretty silk luster. It's a, what do you call it? A teal color. Looks really, really pretty on pinks, actually. So I probably could have splattered some of this on that, but I didn't. So, and then I stamped some fairies on here, and then I stamped a couple butterflies as well. I did the butterflies yesterday, though, for added effect. I thought, why not? Let's give it some more stuff for mixed media effect. So that's what I did. And then I made this card. I used Gina K's master layout thing, her scallop die, but I put the edge over my folded end of the card, and I turned it into a flip card. And then of course I used the Stamps of Life Chocolate 2 candy stamp and die set, but I used the whole, like the mini slimline stamp, chocolate stamp. Stamped that, colored, stamped the little things in it, and I used my Jelly Roll pens that my daughter got me for Christmas, and just went over the rock candy stuff to give it some flair. And then it said, "Life happens, sending you a chocolate hug." I just like that, sending you a chocolate hug. We all can use a chocolate hug. And then I did Gina K's hearts, and added some more candy on the inside, and red gems. And then I used my, I made another Flip It card using my In Love Arts, because I'm an affiliate for In Love Arts, and they wanted me to make some of their stuff that I got from them, so I need to post these cards that I've been making for them. And so I made this little ugly sweater card. And I also did a flip card too. I was like, oh, cute. So I didn't have room for the snowflake on the front, so I put it on the inside. So I thought, and I added some gems in the front too, so I thought they might like that. And then I also made this for In Love Arts because I got this little what do you call it? Could be a gumball machine, or yeah, that's actually what it's supposed to be. So you can use it for any season. Like for Christmas, I made ornaments with them, and shaker ornaments. It's supposed to be a gumball, I guess, from what I found out. When I looked on In Love Arts, I was like, oh, okay. So I just turned this into a Valentine's card, and so I thought I'll take a picture of this too. And then this is a thank you card for a friend of mine. So, and then this is the inside. So I just die cutted or stamped and inked, and then die cutted that out. That die does not die cut out very good. I had some issues, so I think I found out from the gal that designs these dies. I finally followed her on YouTube, and she said the best way to use that is to use your regular die plates in your Sizzix. Do not use the Magic Mat, because sometimes the Magic Mat is not always the best option to stamp with. So here's another thank you card for another friend of mine, and this is the Gina K Arjita Singh flower set, which is this one here. Is this one for Jita Singh. I had the packaging for it, but my package for it totally ripped. I mean, I was trying to get it out of the package and the package ripped, so my poor Gina K package for it ripped and everything, and I thought I kept it. I don't know what I did with it. Actually, I think my husband accidentally threw it away, but yeah, this is really pretty. That's the Gina K by Arjita Singh. So a friend of mine named Tony had originally, I think she had bought one and went to get the dye, and she was sent a couple more of these stamp sets. So she accidentally got 3 of these stamp sets on accident, and she was trying to get a dye, I guess, and so yeah. So she gave one of these to me and another one to another friend, neighbor of ours, too. So yeah. So this is to a neighbor who lives directly across the street from me, who gave me this bed that I'm laying on. And then this is a what do you call it, window shadow box card that I put together from that magazine set that I got from, if you look, there's a tree in there, if you look there, I added some flowers, and oh, some of it, oh no, my cloud, my thing with the cloud fell off. Oh no, I have to fix that. Ah. And then there's these things, you guys. I got this from my friend Elizabeth. Her name is Elizabeth Costa Rogers. She does YouTube videos. And she sent me this and some of the stuff that I won from her birthday week. From her birthday week. Not mine, hers. My hair is sticking to it. But this is like a scrubber that you can use. You can use it to clean your... Sorry, I had to take a drink of coffee. You can use it to clean your stamps, or you can stamp with it. I've noticed I like to stamp with it. So if you can tell, I stamped with it. And I use the same shades of reds and pinks of Simon Hurley's inks. And I might have to change up my inks, and my hair is still sticking to it. So I'm just kind of playing around with that one, and I don't know, I might stamp something on there. I was trying to do work on Valentine's or something. I don't know yet. So that's what I've been playing around with. This works great for mixed media and stuff like that. So, but that is what I have done so far. So anyways, I gotta fix a card. My cards fell apart. So anyways, that is it, you guys. So another short video for me. Oh, there's my cloud that went in that card. I'll have to fix it. So anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Always remember to create, even if it is just something small. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. I'm gonna try and get comfortable again, so I'm having a hard time sitting. And I love y'all, and continue to keep me in your prayers, please. And I will pray for you all too. And love y'all. Bye. Stop. Nope, stop.